Ooh, that's a foot. What are you watching?
A feet.
You're watching your foot?
Yeah.
Why don't you drink your Jamba Juice?
Because it was yummy.
Because it's yummy?
Yeah, and the tummy.
That's why you won't drink it? Have some more Jamba Juice. So, last month we got a bunch of swag, or rather December we got a bunch of swag, and the month before that a bunch of swag. I wasn't expecting anything, and then I got 4 boxes this morning. And so just kind of going through it, we've got this new Microsoft Surface Polo, Microsoft Surface blankets, Surface lanyards. I'll go over this box. Highlighters, Surface, I don't know what these are called, just little bags. This is a trunk stock, so this is not really swag, but it's really important for the stores. New pens, and a calendar, and a baby. But honestly, aside from the polo, what I was really excited to see is this new Nike Microsoft jacket for the Microsoft Surface. Got the Surface logo here on the back. It's nothing, but this is super awesome. So, you know, big thanks to Microsoft for all this stuff. Oh, a bunch of Nike stuff too. All right, so we are on the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. Going off to Santa Rosa. I don't know if you can tell, I'm wearing my new jacket and polo, courtesy of Microsoft. It's Microsoft Surface. See? Anyways, honestly, this was a package that I was expecting. And I was actually expecting it on Monday. But on Monday, that's when I got all those boxes for the end cap replenishment. Either way, I'm happy. I'm very grateful to Microsoft and you know how well they take care of us. I know some things are easier said than done, especially when it comes to budgetary things. I have no idea how much they actually spend on us. I have no idea how much these shirts are. I can tell you this. These are Nike polos and Nike jackets, and unless you go to the outlets, those aren't like toss in the bucket. Those can definitely add up. So, I mean, this is pretty high quality swag, so to speak. So, in any event, thank you to Microsoft and whoever else pulled their weight and convincing the higher ups to okay these things. And thanks to my mother-in-law for getting the family Jamba Juice, because she realized that both kids are a little bit under the weather. And when both kids get under the weather, that means one of the parents will get under the weather. And guess what? One of the parents is under the weather. Just a little bit. There's like the weather right next door, and then I'm slightly under it. Like I put like my foot underneath the weather. Like not my whole body, just one foot. And I feel it coming up, and it's creeping up. I was like, weather. I don't want weather. But there's really no way around it at this point. The best thing I can do is, maybe try and work it off at the gym, or try and sweat it out. I don't really know. Either way, we'll work it out. It was a pretty nice day out in, Vallejo, Petaluma, and then I come up to Santa Rosa and it's this, and I did not prepare for this. So I'm going to run inside, and I don't know if you can tell my hand shaking because I am starving. So I'm going to have some meatballs and rice with string beans, courtesy of Celeste Hannity's Incorporated. Now, she's not incorporated. Not yet. Oh, dude, like, you just like toss, yeah.
Really? Like,
I can do it one-handed. That wasn't me. That was Ramon. I know it's kind of hard to see me, but we're here at TWiT here in Petaluma, and if you don't know about TWiT, it's This Week in Tech. It's one of the most popular podcasting networks for technology. I've been on their show a number of times for All About Android and had my own alpha show at their studios here. But my cousin works here, so we're going to get some coffee with him. And he's camera shy, although he's a videographer, so I doubt we'll get him on camera. But yeah, just want to show you guys. TWiT! Hey! Hey! It is late. It is just past, it's just about 8 o'clock right now. And I'm tired. I've got some coffee here, Starbucks. And I've actually had some questions like, what do I do to keep myself occupied while driving? And I don't listen to the radio. Like for me, like I would love to listen to music, but for whatever reason, like music and driving doesn't necessarily do it for me anymore. Like I like to take in knowledge. And as much as I used to make fun of my mother when she listened to NPR on the way to school, like when she would take me, I enjoy, in essence, talk radio or podcasting. So I've been listening to TWiT, and that's what I'm listening to right now. One of their shows right now, and I pretty much have it set up so when I wake up in the morning, I listen to Star Wars Minute, Goodfellas Minute, Alphabetical, which is they go through the whole Beatles catalog in alphabetical order, and they do that like every other day. It all depends on how many like they're on the thes right now, the th, so how many of those that they have. And then depending on the other days, I will flip-flop between stuff you should know. I like to try and listen to Windows Weekly the day it comes out, so I'll usually listen to that in the evening because they don't publish that until in the late afternoon. So I'll listen to that in the evening on Wednesdays, so like today, for example. Sometimes I'll listen to This Week in Google. I used to love listening to that show, but it's starting to get, I don't know, it's not really my cup of tea anymore. So I keep it in my list of podcasts, but it's not one that I say, oh, new episode of Twig. So definitely Windows Weekly. And then my Android podcast, All About Android on TWiT, obviously, but then also the Android Central podcast called Android Central, and then the Fandroid podcast called Mobile Roar. Now, I have a podcast as well, too, which I'm trying to start back up. It's been really crazy, and I do it with another gentleman from another website called Ready to Play, and no, which is not Ready to Play. One player one? No. What is it? God, well, he's gonna kill me. But Braz, he and I have done podcasts in the past, and then so I'm gonna try and start up the podcast again with my crew, and we'll see how that goes, and try and do that on a weekly basis. So I'll definitely let you guys know. We made a change. We are from this point on, we are no longer Lazy Tech Guys. There is no more Lazy Tech Guys. We are Lazy Tech TV. I don't know if we got the .tv name, so it's just like lazytech.tv, or if it's lazytechtv.com. I'm not quite sure yet. I'll find that out later. But I mean, the biggest reason was it's better for SEO, search engine optimization. And then also, sometimes we'll have females contribute to the blog. And females aren't guys. They're females. They're girls. They're gals. So if we just, just make it universal, Lazy Tech TV, whether you're a female or a guy or, in between, what happens, we're open to it all. And you want to write or talk about tech, you can publish on Lazy Tech TV. And personally, I'm more focused on the video aspect of it. I need to keep my video chops up. So that's my focus right now. Gonna go home, gonna eat, gonna do a video, probably laundry, and then go to bed.